Starting at power forward.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up. And will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Gobert. Back to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. And too long on the shot.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Shot on the wing. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
From behind the arc. The shot won't fall. And Boston going the other way now. Smart passes to Tatum. Inside, and Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. And it's Smart missing. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And here's Russell. To the inside. Horford with a steal. Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. There's Tatum with the three. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Smart. Down low. Stolen by Anderson. And they're on the run. Here's Towns. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Smart against Russell. Outside, Brown. Williams with the screen. Brown can't hit. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
On the wing, Tatum. And Gobert with a block. Russell against Horford. Russell to pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now here's Smart. And the jam by Brown.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Horford passes to Brown. Back to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Smart outside. Tatum a screen on Russell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
1:21 left to play in the first. Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston. Smart with the ball. Russell covering. Out to Horford. From deep. Brown can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Tatum. He takes it in. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Edwards slams it in.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Stolen by Anderson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 6.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Here's Brown. Edwards pulls it in. Towns with the ball. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. It could go. It doesn't go for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead. They lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down if the defense doesn't stop him.
Outside Edwards. Anderson passes to Edwards. Tatum with a steal. On the drive, Smart. Pass to Tatum. Russell against Smart. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. The shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Smart. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. Let's go with a 3. Another miss by Minnesota. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Here's Russell. The Celtics making their last shot. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Brown, a screen on Russell. Outside, Brown. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
To the paint. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. That shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. On the drive, Smart. Inside. Stolen by Russell. Up top, Edwards. And here's Anderson. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards.
Well, you got to be careful when Horford's around because this guy is very good defensively.
Tatum with it. Towns covering. Tatum passes to Horford. Stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Brown. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. That free throw no good.
At the line for the Celtics.
And the second free throw is good. We've got 1:08 left in the second. Outside Russell. Edwards a screen on Smart. Russell the pass to Edwards. Rebound Boston. Smart outside. Here's Horford. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. The free throw is off from Horford.
Well, you think about the experience of Horford, and he brings a lot to the table for your team, including setting a great example on and off the floor for the young guys.
Now here's Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Smart passes to Brown. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gallinari inside. Working on McDaniels. Here's Cornette. Reed with the rebound. Here's Prince. Here's McDaniels. And the first half comes to an end. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Luke Cornette out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. Oh, and Reed with a block. From deep three-point range. Minnesota with a rebound. You know, Nas Reed initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Rivers is checked in for Prince. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Pritchard driving inside, and the layup is good off the glass. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Noel. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. To the middle. Here's Brogdon. The kick out to White. To the wing, right side. Here's Pritchard. McDaniels covering.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Gallinari. Here's Pritchard. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's McLaughlin on the wing. Noel. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Pritchard. 1:41 left to play in the third. Here's White. And they'll get another chance. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And Gallinari finishes inside. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Reed. Another shot. Rebound Boston. Cornette's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's White. It's not going to go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Rivers. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Brogdon. And he banks in the layup. Brogdon's got his first points in this one.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
And that one misses. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Here's Rivers. It's hauled in by White.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front, leading by 4. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Celtics with the lead. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Rivers in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Gallinari. Pass to Pritchard. The 3 is up. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. The teardrop. Good work defensively by White. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Gobert, no good. And for Boston, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Brown, Minnesota with a rebound. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Now here's Horford. Williams on the wing. Smart for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. A 3 from Russell. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Smart. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Russell to pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Anderson. The 3 from Russell. Horford pulls it in. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Russell to pass to Towns. To halt the run. And he lays it in.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Williams. To the inside. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player. Make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Now here's Towns. Anderson passes to Towns. Fires the 3. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. Outside Tatum. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Here's Edwards. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Tatum, a screen on Russell. The kick to Tatum. Stolen by Russell. Towns with the ball. Now Horford defending. Fires from deep. Here's Edwards. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now.
At this point, it's looking like it's over. Time is winding down, and this is going to be a win
For the Celtics.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
Minnesota with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Smart passes to Tatum. Pass to Williams. Now here's Horford. Stolen by Russell. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Edwards. Takes the 3. They get it back. Tries again. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And he's unable to get the second one. Now Brown. Now here's Smart. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Thanks, Allie. Great.
The starting lineup for the visit.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. 4 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Jackson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
Now Smart. Brown outside. Rebounded by Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. We're about 1 minute into the first. Outside, Bain. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Smart. Brown with it. Now defended by Bain.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Memphis with the ball, and this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. We've got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Here's Williams, following the basket by John Morant. Here's Smart, outside, Horford. Fires the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Morant outside. Now the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And he converts the layup.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Smart with the ball. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Morant. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now Morant, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Bain inside the 3-point line. Horford with the rebound. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 4. Tatum. And Bain pulls it down.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David.
The transition point started by Morant, not only with the steal, but he gets the break going with that first pass.
Smart passes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And a wide open look for Payne. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brown kicks to Smart. Back to Brown. That 3 off the mark. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is at. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Memphis. Celtics trail by 4. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Left side, Tatum. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Celtics.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Morant with a wide-open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Smart. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding. And you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Morant scanning the floor. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Oh, Tatum in position. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. There's the triple. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Smart passes to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
What hard work from Tatum inside, doing what it takes to find his shot.
Right side Bane from downtown, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Count that bucket.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. The kick out to Brown. And stolen by Horford. The three from Tatum. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. And here's Morant. 20 points for him. Clock at 6. Hit the shot. They get it back. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead.
The Celtics 23, the Grizzlies 29. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
Memphis leading by 6. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Jones, no luck.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Jones looking for an opening. Five to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Pritchard. Passes it to Cornette. Off target from three-point range. Memphis leading by 7. Outside, Jones. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Cornette connects from three-point range. Cornette's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
He was all alone on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Gallinari passes to Pritchard. Back to Gallinari. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Conchar. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Celtics trail by 7. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Pritchard passes to White. Lays it up off the glass. White's got his first points in this one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Here's Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Here's Pritchard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Conchar. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pritchard passes to Cornette. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies out in front, up 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth.
Please give a big round of applause.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Now here's Smart. He kicks it to Brown. The 3 from Tatum. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Brown outside. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks against Tatum. Brooks outside. There's the lob to Jackson and stolen by Horford. Here's the pass to Williams. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Boston foul.
Morant's got 4 rebounds in this game. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis? And that one misses. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Kick out to Adams. Morant against Smart. Brooks outside. For 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Celtics trail by 4. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Morant against Smart. Out to Morant. And he drives in. And Morant throws it down.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. Here's Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
And Brown drops them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Smart against Morant. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Conchard can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Tatum for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant left side. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Tatum dishes to Williams. Back to Tatum. From deep 3-point range, they get the rebound, and Williams is right there.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
From deep. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. .07 left in the 4th quarter. Morant passes to Concho. Out to Morant. 2 on the clock. Jackson from long range.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
Here's Tatum. Count it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. Baines checked in for Memphis. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Smart passes to Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Adams with the screen on Smart. Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Stolen by Smart. Brown dishes to Tatum. To take the lead. Shot is good. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the previous play. Just able to review it. Let's see what happens here. be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA. Well, these two teams tonight, they are loaded with young talent. Doris, the future looks bright.
Well, they're loaded with young talent, and it is fearless talent. These are squads that are going to be tremendous to watch for the next several years. Tonight could be a preview of the next generation of stars to come.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns and Gobert, the towering...
Oh, big finish! Oh, did you see that? Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Outside Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And Minnesota calls time here. And Bane, no good on that one. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Outside Bane. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from 14. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Edwards can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And then Morant with the dunk.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Morant against Russell. Over to the wing. Towns has got room. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Edwards. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Edwards for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Jackson, the screen. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
Good on the second one. 1:11 left to play in the first. The shot by Russell, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's Brooks missing.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Good D by Gobert.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Edwards against Brooks. Back to Edwards. Towns for three. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morant against Russell. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Stolen by Jackson. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Outside Bane. The three ball. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson, the pass to Bane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bane's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the right side. The three from Russell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Russell against Morant. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Morant's got 15.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Here's the break. Here's Brooks. And it's Gobert with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense. B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Jackson with a screen on Gobert. And the dunk by Jackson.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Here they come with numbers in transition. Payne with a screen on Edwards. Morant with it. Russell covering. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Brooks with it. Anderson covers. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Towns. Looking to end the drought. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Morant against Edwards. And then Morant with the dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Towns. 59 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Outside Morant. Outside Payne. Fires for 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Payne. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Russell. Uses the glass to drop it in.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
From deep, Morant. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Grizzlies out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
McDaniels inside. Misses off the right iron. Here's Conchar. Outside Jones. For 3. Can't hit that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Tillman, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Now here's Jones. He's closely guarded. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Tillman misses. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside McDaniels. Here's Noel. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Jones. The D's right on him. Pass to Conchar. Jacks up a 3. Brent grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's McDaniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But you see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Doris. These are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
On the wing, Jones. And the 3 off target. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Here's Reed. It's tipped. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Jones. Count it. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Back to Conchar. Launches it. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
McLaughlin. From the arc. He drops it from range. McLaughlin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
There's a screen. And here's Jones. To the middle. Here's Tillman. Drops in the layup for 2.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Outside McDaniels. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their defensive effort. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. From deep, Moran. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Morant against Russell. Morant with it. Unloads. Misses off the left iron.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Towns. Now Anderson. Inside. And stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Edwards. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Russell against Morant. Back to Brooks. And out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Minnesota ball.
Timberwolves shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Well, the very definition of a modern NBA big. You've got to shoot with range. Karl Anthony Towns, yes, sir.
Now Bane, guarded by Edwards. Now Jackson. Back to Bane. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns. Sends that shot back.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bane. Edwards, the pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Towns with the block. Russell, the pass to Anderson. Now Towns. 4-3. Adams grabs the miss. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Outside Bane. The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Russell. Pass to Anderson. Back to Russell. From deep. And they recover it to the left wing. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Grizzlies.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Outside Bane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Over Bain. Shot is good by Edwards.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now Morant. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they have... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Now here's Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Tatum. From the arc, cranes the three-pointer. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight, we're going to throw it back to those days.
Towns, no luck. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David.
Roberts Williams, first personal foul, first team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Russell inside. He's against Williams. Close the alley-oop.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Anderson finds Towns. Here's Gobert. Lets it go from 14. Banked in off the glass.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Smart. Passes it to Brown. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Williams, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Russell looking around. The three. Boston grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Horford, no luck. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Russell against Smart. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. There's Brown with the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Russell. No good. Shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. The kick out to Tatum on the wing Brown. To end the drought, cranes it from beyond the arc.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Russell against Smart. Right side, Edwards. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
That doesn't go either for Brown.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Let's hit 5 from 18. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside, Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pass to Towns. Anderson wide open. No good on the 3. Here's Brown. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Here's Russell with the 3. They get it again. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Tatum. There's the 3. That shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
To the inside. Taken away by Williams. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And Edwards drops them both. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Williams in the post, defended by Gobert. Outside, Smart. Back to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Edwards can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Brown kicks to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Russell passes to Edwards. He feeds it to Towns. Crafty move. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Horford the pass to Smart. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
1:15 left to play in the first half. Horford with the screen on Anderson. Tatum's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 8. Russell passes to Towns, and here's Anderson from the arc. No good on the shot, and Boston will go the other way with it. Tatum kicks to Horford, and he's good on the 3-ball. Horford's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Minnesota will bring the advantage and get a t-shirt. Go ahead, everybody, make some noise. That whistle that makes it David. Let's give them another round of applause.
It's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's McLaughlin from past the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Right wing, stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Dishes to Williams. Back to Smart. Kept alive. The kick out to Brown for the 3. The shot comes out. He got it up. That one's not going to go. And so it's the bump. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
27. The Timberwolves 14.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, McDaniels is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Rivers, and it's Noel in at the 2 spot. Here's Pritchard. Outside, White. Ogden looking around. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Rivers against Brogdon. Here's McLaughlin. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Brogdon outside. He dishes it to Gallinari. Brogdon the pass to Cornette. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's Gallinari missing. Timberwolves trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside, and that one is hammered home.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Cornette gets it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's McLaughlin. On deep. Gallinari with the rebound. Pass to Pritchard. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by the Celtics. Brogdon outside. Passes to Pritchard. Outside White. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. McDaniels with the ball. White with the double team. McDaniels finds Rivers. It's good from long range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Now White. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. The pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Knocked away. And he stays with it. Here's Rivers. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Here's Noel. He kicks it to McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Gallinari in the corner. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. Out to Gallinari. A 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Love how confident Gallinari is. Knows he's out there to take these exact kinds of shots.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Noel. Light covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And so it's Boston up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics leading by 12. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's McLaughlin. At the top of the key, Reed. Rivers against Tatum. 5 on the clock. McDaniels dishes to Rivers. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Reed.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
No one covering.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Latrey. McLaughlin, no good. Boston leading by 17. Stolen by Rivers. McDaniels passes to Noel. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford, relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. On the wing, Brown. Fires from the corner. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. They are really piling up the steals in this one.
The kick out to Brown. Launches a 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Rivers against Horford. Shot clock at 5. Brown inside the line. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Noel passes to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Boston. They're on an 18-7 run. The kick out to Brown. And Horford wide open. He shoots. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Noel. Here's McLaughlin. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Now here's Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I'm Brian Anderson. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the one. He buries it from three.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Here's Smart. Outside, Brown. Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson against Smart. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, Williams grabs the board.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Smart finds Brown. Back to Smart. Here's Horford. Pass to Brown. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Outside, Williams. Back to Smart. Outside, Brown. No good on the triple. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
He misses the free throw.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Tatum a screen on Morant. Pass to Horford. Back to Smart. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Horford can't hit.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Jackson for 3. No luck on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Morant with it, guarded now by Smart.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Trying to get back on track. Horford tipped back in for 2.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
And here's Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Brown. From deep, Bane. Boston with a rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
They recover it. Horford for 3. Offensive rebound.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Smart outside and stolen by Morant. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Bane. Hits the three-pointer. Bane's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Smart outside to the inside. And Horford powers it home.
Yeah, how many times has Horford scored at the pick and roll? I mean, millions throughout his career.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Tries again. Adams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up 1. That one's off.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Here's Brown. And that one's long. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point guard. Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Desmond Bane.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
He hits the second from the line. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smithy.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Brooks against Tatum. Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got 7 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Memphis.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And you know, they've also protected the paint at a high level, sending those shots back to the sender.
Shot clock at 6. Tatum passes to Horford. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Tatum, good.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Bane against Brown. Bane, the pass to Morant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 9.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Smart for 3. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Left side, Morant. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smithy.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Smart against Morant. From deep, Bane. No good that time. Boston trailing. Steps back. Brown inside, guarded by Bane. No coverage that time. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Outside Morant.
Robert Williams. Second personal foul. First team.
And he can't get the first one.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Smart with the ball. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Takes a three. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Bane. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside, Brown. Horford passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Morant against Smart. Outside Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The free throw drops for Morant. That one's no good. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. A nice shot by Brown.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Now Morant. He's got 11. The three from Bane. They get it again.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Smart passes to Williams. Now here's Horford. 17 seconds left in the first half of this one. 5 on the clock. Brown can't hit. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. And down it goes. 2 points. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Imposing his will. Steven Adams gutting it out.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front, up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Green. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Conchar, good.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Here's Pritchard. From deep. Conchar pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
White finds Brogdon. Up and in on the layup.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot. It was a nice signing by Boston.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Gallinari for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by White. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside Gallinari. The 3. That one doesn't drop. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. To the paint. Here's Conchar. He's guarded by White. 6 to shoot. Here's Green. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Pritchard. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he makes it. And now it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Over to the left wing. That one no good. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Pritchard. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Green. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Conchar. Here's the 3. Gallinari pulls it in. Now here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And the way that White attacks, I love how he asserts himself and takes it to the rim.
Pass to Conchar. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. The Celtics have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Brogdon with a bucket. Brogdon's gotten his second bucket.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Gallinari. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Brogdon. Back to Pritchard, right wing. Here's Gallinari. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's now only a 5-point Memphis lead.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari.
Green for 3. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up 5. All right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A line change here for Memphis. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Fires the 3. And he can't get that one. Memphis leading. In transition, here they come. And here's Morant. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Outside Bane. There's the triple. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Tatum a screen on Morant. Smart with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Smart against Morant. There's Jackson with the three. Good, and the setup by Morant.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Smart with the ball. Pass to Brown. Over Bain. And Williams punches it home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks against Tatum. Left side, Morant. There's the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
The awareness Morant has. Even in tough situations, he finds a way to score.
Now Smart. Pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Williams. Outside Morant. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Brown for 3. Kept alive by Boston. Williams finds Smart. Outside Tatum. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Morant. Outside Bain.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, what a play. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Screen by Horford. Smart passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
An all-NBA level player, Jaylen Brown has done a great job with his jumper.
Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Smart. To the middle. It's Adams who hammers it home.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And here's Brown for 3. Again, Brown missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From downtown, and Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Smart outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep, Morant. Boston with a rebound. Smart outside. From deep. Offline. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to...
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. Morant dishes to Brooks. Three-pointer. Headshot off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Anderson kicks to Russell. Towns, the pass to Russell. Back to Towns. Launches it. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Down low, Adams. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And there's the pass to Bane. Offline with his 3. Minnesota with the ball. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Pocket 4. Screen by Adams. And a wide open look for Bane. Wide open shot is on the money.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Right side, Edwards. That's tipped. Morant with it into the lane.
Oh, my goodness, man. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Anderson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Rivers on the wing. Back to Russell. Pass to Rivers. Lets it go from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
They get the rebound. Out to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And Morant throws it down.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And the Grizzlies with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Rivers gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis to the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
A 3-ball. And Bane pulls it down. Memphis leading by 12. Morant looking around. To the wing on the left. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Brooks with no one around. Good on the triple. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now Morant. Following the three-point attempt by Austin Rivers. Bane, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Russell with the bucket.
Yeah, multi-dimensional scorer. Hard to match up with Russell in that kind of space.
There's a screen. Morant kicks to Bane. And it's Brooks in the corner. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Can't hit that one. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Memphis looking at a 13-point lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Here's Bane after Austin Rivers scored. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Timberwolves on defense. 11-point game. Outside, Bane. Jackson passes to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Brooks gets it to go.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now, here is Russell. The kick out to Towns. Back to Russell. Towns against Jackson. Towns, no luck.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Adams finds Morant. Oh, good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 14.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
On the wing, Jackson. Kicks to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Bane against Rivers, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in. Edwards can't hit, and the Grizzlies leading by 13. And finished off by Morant.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Oh, here's Edwards. It's up a 3. Rivers can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Brooks dishes to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Here's Morant. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Rivers. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now Morant. He's got 8. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Adams. Out to Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant left side. Payne for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards from deep three-point territory. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And then Morant slams it in.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
The drive by Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Rivers in the corner. Back to Russell. Pass to Reed. Payne against Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Payne with the screen on Russell. Morant kicks to Payne. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Ja Morant.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 13. The Grizzlies, 31.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
A 4 and the 5, it's McDaniels in town. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Launches the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Noel's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now here's Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's McLaughlin. Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns in the corner. Outside, Jones. Out to the right wing. Tillman passes to Green. Here's Tillman. Outside, Jones. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go. Timberwolves trail by 17. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. The pass to McLaughlin. No good from outside. The Grizzlies shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. There's Green with the three, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the wing right side. And Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on them.
Conchar, good.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Towns finds Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside, Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Towns. And that one drops for him. Towns has got 6.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. To the paint. Here's Conchar. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Memphis, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Out left to the wing. Here's Conchar. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 16. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And Green slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Towns for 3. Minnesota working with a new shot clock to the left wing. Here's the 3. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tillman, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Xavier Tillman taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Timberwolves have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's McLaughlin. Here's McDaniels. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at center. Morant with the screen on Edwards. To the inside. And Morant throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Inside. Jackson kicks to Bane. Jackson a screen on Edwards. Bane for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant right side. From outside off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 21. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Bane. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Edwards kicks to Russell. And it's off from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Towns wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Outside, Bane. And the Grizzlies get it back. Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brooks dishes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Adams with the screen on Russell. There's the lob to Adams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Morant with a wide-open look. And the three off target. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Bane for three. Gobert pulls it in. Now here's Towns. From deep three-point range, missed. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll